I'll be going for Bud. You know, if he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he gonna win or lose, but I definitely be going for Crawford. I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off.
Do you feel that Canelo's gonna win?
No.
Really?
No.
So you would put your money on Crawford?
Yes.
You make.
I was 40 years old when I cooked this dude. Easy.
Right now, I think Crawford is a little better than Mayweather, but Canelo have more experience.
Errol Spence Jr. has weighed in on the highly anticipated clash between Canelo Alvarez and Terence, but Crawford, a dream matchup that has the boxing world buzzing. Known for his honest takes and elite boxing IQ, Spence didn't hold back when analyzing what might happen if these two pound-for-pound greats step into the ring. With Canelo's power and size contrasting Crawford's timing and adaptability, Spence offered a compelling breakdown of styles, strengths, and potential outcomes, giving fans insight into how the sport's elite view this super fight.
What do you think of that fight?
I think it's a great fight, especially at 160. I'm a guy that, shuts down at 147. I mean, I really think that a lot of people see probably 80, 70% of who I really am at 147 pounds. And I'm a guy, especially when I got the WC belt, it helped me go up in weight. I had an IVF and the 10-pound weight limit after the weigh-ins and things like that, so it helped me out a lot too. But I'm a guy that outgrown the weight. I'm just holding around because I want to be undisputed champion at 147. But if this is a great fight at 160, I can definitely move up to 160 and fight there.
Spence has emphatically thrown his support behind Crawford in this mega showdown. In multiple media interviews, he emphasized that if anyone can move up in weight and beat Canelo, it's Crawford. He's chasing greatness, Spence said, so why not? While Spence admitted there's no guarantee, I don't know if he's going to win or lose, he made it clear, I'll definitely be going for Crawford.
I mean, it could happen. I mean, why not? If Crawford wanna challenge himself to be great, let him try to be great, So, what I'm saying, I'm with it. So, I'll be going for Bud. If he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna win or lose, but I definitely be going for Crawford. I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off.
Yeah.
He's chasing greatness, so why not? Canelo came up to 175 and all that, and fought Kovalev and fought the other guy too. So I mean, if he can do it, and he started at 147. So I mean, if he's doing it, why can't Crawford do it?
That respect stems from firsthand experience. On July 29th, 2023, Terence Crawford dismantled Spence via 9th-round TKO to become the undisputed welterweight champion. The first to do so in the four-belt era. Crawford landed 185 of 369 punches, 50%, including 98 power shots, 60%, while Spence managed only 96 of 480, 20%. Reddit analysts noted Spence's flawed technique, particularly how his head was often positioned over his front foot. Crawford's footwork, switch hitting, and pinpoint precision exposed those weaknesses, cementing his status as boxing's pound-for-pound king.
See, this is the thing. Canelo's looking to knock Crawford out. Canelo's not going to try to outbox him. So Canelo could fall into the same position Errol Spence was in, trying to knock out Crawford and ending up getting clipped and embarrassed.
Crawford has already issued a bold warning to Canelo Alvarez. No excuses when I win. He confirmed there would be no catchweight clause, insisting he wants Canelo at full strength. I want him at his best, Crawford said. No excuses. The tension between the two exploded when Canelo shoved Crawford during a press event. Crawford clapped back on social media. I got you. You're going to remember. The message? He intends to punish Alvarez in the ring.
Listen, however they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we got to fight, and I'm going to win the fight. As simple as that.
Can I ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo?
No, it's not.
Is that something you push for?
No, I didn't.
And is any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
There's a lot of experts that think Canelo's not the same fighter. His punch output's a lot less. What do you think, considering the last 12 months or so? Is he the same fighter he was maybe a few years ago?
I think he is. I just think, he just wasn't up for the Skull fight. I think, different fighters bring different, energies out of other fighters.
A lot of people are judging you on the Madrimov fight, saying you struggled moving up in weight. You're going further up in weight, and they're saying that's going to go against you based on the Madrimov fight. How do you kind of reply to that?
Oscar de la Hoya finds himself torn over the proposed showdown. He acknowledges Canelo's punch resistance and natural size at 168 pounds make him a formidable opponent. But he also praises Crawford's boxing IQ, footwork, and adaptability, likening him to Bruce Lee and calling him a master. De La Hoya insists Crawford has the heart and brain to win, but history isn't on his side. As he puts it, a good little man has never beaten a good big man. He also notes that Canelo's chin is elite, having absorbed punches from Sergey Kovalev, traded bombs with Gennady Golovkin, and gone 12 rounds with Dmitry Bivol. Meanwhile, Crawford has never absorbed sustained punishment at 168. Critics argue his speed and power already diminished at 154, casting doubt on how he'll cope 2 divisions higher.
Fial kind of made a great point when talking about sizes, because he said if you look at them two together now, they look the same size. He said people have got the idea of the size thing wrong. It's not looking at them as a physical package, it's who has absorbed the bigger shots in the weight division. So, and it was good. It was a very good point. He was like, Canelo has been hit by light heavyweights and super middleweights for the best part of a decade.
Basically,
he's so used to taking those shots, whereas Crawford hasn't. Crawford's been hit by 140 guys and 147 guys for the best part of a decade.
Yeah.
What's Crawford going to be like? So basically, he's trying to say, Canelo could easily absorb Crawford shots. Can Crawford easily absorb Canelo's punches?
If you're taking shots from Triple G, Sergey Kovalev, Dmitry Bivol, and you're staying on your feet, not getting hurt,
not even getting wobbled,
just literally shaking it off.
Yeah.
You can take Terence Crawford shots.
100%.
Hall of Fame legend Sugar Ray Leonard understands the challenge Crawford faces. Reflecting on his own jump in weight classes, Leonard explained, "It's a big difference. Every time he hits me, he hurts me. Still, he believes Crawford can pull it off. His advice? Stay on the outside. Fight your fight." Leonard urged Crawford to rely on movement, intelligence, and control, using the ring to neutralize Canelo's pressure. But even Leonard's words came with caution, acknowledging the leap is massive.
What about Crawford do you think can bridge the weight gap? Or like with you, what did bridge the weight gap? Because a lot of people are just saying, hey, Canelo's just too big for someone like Terence.
That's true. But you know what? There's always a way. Put it that there's always a way. There's always a way to win.
Rising welterweight star Jaron Boots, Ennis delivered his own stark warning to Crawford. He believes skipping a tune-up at 160 pounds is a serious risk. Ennis pointed to Canelo's knockout power, strong enough to drop opponents weighing over 200 pounds. While he respects Crawford's skill set, Ennis emphasized that unless Bud adjusts both his strategy and physique, the size and power disparity could be overwhelming.
But I think you gotta lean more towards Canelo, because like I said before, he been pitting big guys out and down, and Canelo not even really a 68 pounder. He probably really should be at 60 maybe, and he been hurting these guys. I think he be dropping these guys and things like that. So, and them guys be way bigger than him come fight night. I know that for sure. They be probably close to 200 pounds, and he dropping those guys like that. So, I don't know. It's gonna be a great fight. The fans want to see it. So, so be it. I think Crawford should take a warm-up fight. At like 60, or like at least at 60, just to get his body, the feeling of somebody a little bit bigger, and things like that. I know when you go up in weight, you gotta, develop that power and not develop the power, but like put that muscle on and be heavier and things like that. So he might not want to take a fight because he's trying to build up right now. But I think he should, just to stay sharp and that way he don't have like a long layoff or anything like that.
Amir Khan, who has fought both men, is siding with Crawford. Khan praised Bud's elite boxing IQ, slick footwork, movement, and sharp punching. Crawford was extremely hard to hit, Khan said, contrasting that with how easily he landed shots on Canelo. While acknowledging Canelo's dangerous one-punch power, Khan believes Crawford's intelligence and tactical awareness give him a legitimate shot, as long as he respects the dangers of jumping 2 weight classes.
On them both, like what are the differences between them?
Canelo's strong and is easily hit. Very easily hit, very easily. Compared to when I fought against Crawford, I couldn't even hit clean. They both hit hard because, and you can see the strength when I was fighting against Crawford. He is very strong as well. So look, yeah, but why does he need to give that much weight? He's pound for pound #1 in the world. Why does he have to go for fighting Canelo?
I think that Crawford could beat him because Crawford is a big 147 fighter and is strong as well, which a lot of people don't give him the credit for. I think that fight, if it does happen, as long as Crawford stays away and just boxes and be smart, he can win that fight. I think Crawford's a better fighter than Charlo, and he's a smart fighter as well. He switches and everything, so that would be a very good fight.
Legendary commentator Jim Lampley recognizes the potential clash between Canelo and Crawford as one of the sport's grandest spectacles. He describes Crawford as the most complete fighter of this generation, likening his adaptability and counterpunching skills to the great Sugar Ray Robinson, a style capable of frustrating Canelo over 12 rounds. Yet, despite the admiration, Lampley leans slightly toward Canelo, citing his proven punch resistance and elite bodywork at super middleweight. Lampley warns, Crawford has to box perfectly. One slip and Canelo's power changes everything.
Crawford is going to fight Canelo because even if I have some doubts and misgivings about the size matchup, it is 2 action fighters who like to fight aggressively at times, not all the times, going against each other, and we'll see who can open the other person's tuna can, so to speak.
Legendary trainer Teddy Atlas, however, remains firmly in Crawford's corner. I'm not going against Crawford. He's special, Atlas declared. He believes Crawford's elite ring IQ, flawless timing, and unmatched perception are his X factors, qualities that could neutralize Canelo's strength and ring experience. Atlas acknowledges Canelo's power and pedigree, but also notes the Mexican star has slowed down in recent fights, having already proven himself at 154 pounds. Atlas believes Crawford has the confidence and adaptability to take on the challenge at 168.
He's a little overrated.
Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds.
Canelo's really good, really good. But I think Crawford is special. I know he hasn't fought the resume everyone wants, but you have that or you don't have that ingredient. I think he has it. Canelo's really good. He's tremendous. But could he be a tiny bit overrated? The greatness is within Crawford. It's in his desire, it's in his mind, it's in his makeup, where he came from. I know he's moving up in weight class, can he carry it? But those intangibles, I believe that he has them.
Not everyone shares that optimism. Trainer Joel Diaz, who worked with Israel Madrimov, offered a brutally honest take. Crawford has no realistic chance against Canelo. Diaz revealed that the key to breaking Crawford down is a relentless body attack, a tactic few opponents have tried, while Crawford's switch hitting makes headshots difficult. Diaz argues his midsection remains vulnerable. In training, Madrimov targeted Crawford's ribs and liver, causing swelling and reducing his mobility. With Canelo's elite body punching and natural power at super middleweight, Diaz believes Crawford simply doesn't have the strength or durability to endure that kind of assault.
A lot of people that say that Crawford can beat Canelo, no problem. I mean, I respect that, but I just think they're stupid. I mean, excuse my language. The size difference of a bigger man changes everything with one punch. And I can see the same thing. I mean, you saw Canelo Alvarez fighting Amir Khan. Now, look at this. Terence Crawford moved from 47 to 54 to fight Madrimov. What did he do to Madrimov? Nothing. Okay, Madrimov was a 54-pounder. Now, to move up to 168, that's 2 more divisions. Canelo Alvarez will take any punch from Crawford, but I don't think Crawford will take any punches from Canelo. Remember, Canelo got hit by Triple G, the heaviest hitter in that division. And Canelo took those shots like a champ. I don't think Crawford has anything to beat Canelo.
With undisputed super middleweight gold on the line, the fight has sharply divided the boxing world. Supporters of Canelo point to his championship pedigree and long-standing dominance at 168 pounds. Crawford's backers argue that his ring IQ, adaptability, and surgical precision give him a historic shot at greatness. Yet, even among Crawford's fans, concerns persist. He's nearly 38, has shown signs of inactivity, and is taking a massive leap in weight. It's a high-risk, high-reward gamble.
He fell for every feint, and then he got... I thought he lost. I thought my dream of one.
I think Crawford hurt his feelings, but he didn't hurt the guy. And how many times did he rock him? None. And so you're gonna tell me that he's gonna go up to the light, to allow the light heavyweight?
Ask them, don't ask me.
He don't like Crawford. No, I think I like Crawford in a lot of fights. I like Crawford, but on this one it's just a bigger version of him, and I don't think that. And again, he's beaten. You're talking about a guy who pro debuted at 126 maybe. He was a featherweight, and then you're talking about a guy who pro debuted at a junior welterweight. So they've always been a big difference in divisions. Featherweight, junior, light. So 4 divisions.
But also look at their resumes. Who did Crawford beat? What's his biggest win besides Spence?
Sean Porter, Errol Spence. Why do you think you say Spence like
because
that?
Spence was after 2 accidents. He wasn't the same. No, after Mikey, Spence wasn't the same.
Who did Crawford beat besides Spence? Well, fucking Spence was a good.
Promoter Samson Lucas added a sobering perspective, suggesting that this fight feels more like a business move than an athletic rivalry. He questioned whether this spectacle prioritizes marketability over safety, raising doubts about its sporting legitimacy. Still, in the minds of boxing fans, the drama unfolds vividly. In one fan-made simulation, Canelo dominates round 1 with crisp body and head shots, but Crawford roars back in round 2, landing a furious barrage that cuts and drops Canelo, flipping the script and electrifying the fantasy.
I've done other predictions where I say Crawford can possibly win if he capitalizes on what he's good at, being aggressive, being just going for it, going with the flow and just feeling it. If he doesn't feel himself, it's not gonna happen. But if he feels himself, and if Canelo maybe doesn't, who knows? That's the reason why I think probably Canelo is gonna win, because it's a factor. It really depends on these little things, but it doesn't matter because they're called excuses. Those things which are mentioned after a certain fight are just excuses. So whatever happens, happens. If Canelo loses, he loses.
The mega fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford has set the boxing world ablaze with speculation. Some say Crawford's timing, movement, and ring generalship could frustrate Canelo. Others insist that Canelo's power and physicality will be too much for Bud to handle. Whether it ends as a career-defining upset for Crawford or another jewel in Canelo's Hall of Fame legacy, one thing is certain: this clash would be a masterclass in skill, will, and strategy.
With like all due respect to Shane Mosley,
Sure.
he just said that Terence Crawford was going to get watched by Canelo. I don't think his word is really worth that much.
Do you think she need a year?
No, she needs till January, February. That's the timeline. She needs 6 to 8 months. She said out of her own mouth that she's in shape. She can come back. She told me that I'm too small for her. I'm not skilled enough for her. She punched too hard. And if she comes to get me, I won't be able to keep her off me. So stand on that. Take this $15 million and come get your ass whipped.
Terence got to be Terence, bro. He's a real deep thinker. He processed fights like nobody else. And he's processed this Canelo fight. He's seen it. He went through it 2 or 3 times already. He knows how this ends. You can tell the way he shadow boxes. He visualizing Canelo being right there in front of him. You understand? Look at the movement. That's all you got to do. Look at the movement. And that's the type of master boxer that Canelo is going to be facing. And the only thing I say is Canelo hasn't faced an opponent like this in a long time. You know what I mean? I think Canelo's going to have to go back to the Caleb Plant fight and look that good, that active, that, you feel me? moving with that type of grace to beat Terence Crawford. Because weight ain't gonna make the difference. It ain't gonna be the weight. It's gonna be the skill set.